Hello, welcome to another short video with Explore with Michael. I'm now just a couple of miles to the north of Saleh, and I'm at the Kasbah de Gnaoua. Once again, I hope I pronounced that correctly. The Gnaoua, this was actually built in 1708 by Moulay Ismael, a very powerful, in some ways notorious Moroccan Sultan. He had noticed that with the previous dynasties in Morocco, they tended to be aligned with particular Berber tribes or Arab families and so forth. And this caused internal strife. So his way around this was actually to use mercenaries, if you like. So he took a lot of slaves from West Africa, and also he enslaved the black population of Morocco. And the rationale behind this was these people would actually have no ties to tribe or clan and so forth. And it actually worked. These soldiers were called Abd al-Bukhari, Bukhari, because they made their oath of allegiance to the Sultan on the books of Hadith, the books of the sayings and the practices of the Prophet Muhammad. And they were very, very loyal soldiers. And we think of slaves as being cowed down and underdog, but they actually had a very privileged position. Moulay Ismael, he built this fortress here to house these troops. And in fact, in the previous video that I showed, we looked at the giant bar. Actually, it's called the Bab al-Mella, or the Bab al-Misri. This was the gate of the Jewish population. But he actually moved the Jewish people out, and he installed his soldiers there, and also here. Actually, Moulay Ismael, he was very strong, very devout. He practiced his religion very firmly, and he would tell his soldiers, "You and I are servants of the practices of the Prophet Muhammad," because of the vow that they had taken on the Sahih Bukhari, this book. But he was overzealous, really, in many ways, because he had a lot of slaves from Europe, and he worked them very hard. And I've read some books, some records of slaves that have been taken, and people lived in abject fear of him. He was so severe. On his death, the Abids, these slave soldiers, they could make or break an heir to, somebody who was trying to seize the throne. But as time went by, they fell from power, and they were actually kind of absorbed into the Moroccan community. There still is actually the Royal Guard of the Moroccan Army is a throwback to those, but mostly they're ordinary Moroccans now. The fortress itself, actually, in World War I, it was used as a staging point for Moroccan infantry soldiers before they went to the Western Front to fight for France. It has no military connection now. Happily now, if we look around here, this is now a training school for people who want to train to be circus performers. And they can do a 3-year course here, specialising in various circus skills, and they can have a future in the circus. I really love this idea. Anyway, I'm going to make another few videos of the surrounding area of Saleh, so please keep an eye out for those videos. Thank you very much.